I remember I said Jayden finished school 2:30. So if she was at the hospital, it's impossible if she buy an umbrella, give her. So I feel like the umbrella story is because Jaden come home a few days earlier. Right, guys, remember, you know, I want 12 days we have to deal with it now. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She said she buck him. Remember, I know she said she buck him 2 times around to Little Caesar way. 2 times. But I don't buck him. She pick him up twice around to Little Caesar way. Is it? Is it? How you come by that, Williams?
So, he's not wearing my level. If that's the case, and the nature child that you are talking, you don't have no friend, him not going over. Why not just get up and no parents should not play in the house now? None. And none of his friends don't live on their own. So the umbrella that you gave him, Mama, was a brand new umbrella?
Yes, I just bought the umbrella for myself, and then he came home one evening with his books wet in the bag. So I decided to give him my umbrella. That I just bought the day before.
Oh, so that's what a new umbrella you gave him to cover up the
It was a brand new umbrella.
Alright, listen to me. We literally.
Okay, so I'm not gonna really argue it, but from what she said come home with the book them wet up. And she gave him the umbrella that she bought the day before. So she attacked the day before the book them wet up, you know. That's all I get. She said she said in come home with the book then wet up, and she gave him in brand new umbrella what she bought the day before. So I would assume it's the day before the book then wet up. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but we don't know when you come on with the book then wet up. We don't know when it come on, because listen what she said. She said it come on with the book then wet up.
Thinking as a people. So the umbrella that you gave him, Mama, was a brand new umbrella?
Yes, I just bought the umbrella for myself, and then he came home one evening with his books wet in the bag. So I decided to give him my umbrella. That I just bought the day before.
Oh, so that's what a new umbrella you gave him.
So she not specific. She don't specific what day he came home with the book wet up. But from my understanding, from what she's saying, that he came home with the books wet up, and she gave him the umbrella that she bought the day before he come home with the book then wet up. So I think, you know, the umbrella saga, I think it's that umbrella there he allegedly gave to the little girl because he was told that he was going to meet Demar. And I genuinely think that's why he gave away his umbrella. You understand? And that is the reason why I am saying Demar how Demar get back to the hospital. The police them need to find out that information, because that information I think can be a part of the solution. Right? Them need to find out how Demar get back to the hospital. And I think that will put them on the track where they need to go. Because here what we know, Demar said them went by Perth Road. Right? Demar said them went by Perth Road. See? So how did Demar get this? Because Perth Road is in Mandeville. Yes, we then Yes, Nelly. He gave the little girl the umbrella because he was going to link Demar. But by you asking me that question then now, I am thinking if when he was going to meet Demar, was he expect to meet the hyena as well? Because it should. So I get a GIF, and that's why I put it. But it's not a problem, man. It's not an issue. Because once you see, the thing is this with me, Queen, I don't get shorter breath when I'm doing Jaden case, because you have to have people who is for and people who is against. And I speak to people that sometimes you have to ask yourself a question like, does these people even listen to anything that the family are saying? But for me, yes, sometimes I get frustrated because, especially when I am quoting what one of the family members said, you know, and somebody try to like rubbish it. But you have to deal with all of this. So I don't get shorter breath. But if somebody else have something, whether to or from, I always like to hear it, if that makes sense. So when you said that, I just said I want to hear. But now when you say how you mean it, I understand it. So it's not an issue.
Yeah, we're just being provocative.
But it's a very sad situation, and I tell people this. A lot of people message me. A lot of people say in the comment, why Jaden is like, basically they're saying why Jaden is special from everyone else, and I try to explain what I think. Lady, thank you, my darling. I appreciate it. And what I think is, because the whole of the suspect them, that as far as I'm concerned, is the family members. So of course it's going to be different, because you know, if it's a stranger, then that stranger is not a person of trust. You understand? Because we know that men and people are evil and wicked. But when the person that you meant to trust break that trust, it's different. And I feel like that's why it's so different. And you say you've been watching the case. My thing is this.
Day one.
You're telling me that none of these family members, right? Not one of these family members can come and says, pretend like they care.
That's obvious. That's obvious that they don't seem to care. And I do think that they know about his whereabouts. They know exactly what happened to him. But the case was mishandled from the very beginning.
Yeah. I think so as well. And my question as well is what JCF is doing. That's my problem. What are they doing? Because I don't care what they want to say to me, they ain't doing enough. If they're doing any at all, they ain't doing enough.
There's not much they can do right now because it's already mishandled. There's no way a family member should have been on the case. And based on what I've been hearing, there was a family member that was at the police precinct that shouldn't have been on this case, that was on the case initially.
So basically, if that's the case,
the case was mishandled from day one. There's not much can be done now.
So what we have to do now, we have to try go for disciplinary for the police officer. That's what
my point.
Yeah. One second. One second, Queen. So Jenny, tap on my name till you can see this part of the page. So you will see where I've got all my friends here, and then in the middle right here you should see it says GoFundMe. When you tap on it, it open it up like that. So you give your share and donate. So you don't need to do much. Once you go to my page at the top here, once you go to the page here, this bit, so you tap right, for example, where my logo is at the top now, If you press on the logo and press on it again, then it will take you here. And here you just go down and you see it says www.gofundwe.com. And you tap on that link and it open up and take you straight into the GoFundMe. You don't need to do a lot. So on my page is actually take you actually straight there. Yeah? Yeah, Queen.
Yes, sir.
And this is the thing when I try to tell people all the while. Say, you see, I think cause so here what happened now. We found CDA, right? CDA is the equivalent of Child Protection Service in America. Where you at, America?
Yes.
Right. So CDA is, I think, the equivalent to the Child Protection Service people. Them, yeah. No. So we phoned them. They told us they can't do anything because the child is missing. If it was like obviously abuse and stuff like that, then they will get involved. Right? So they give us the Ananda group number. We phoned those people. And when we mentioned the police officer,
You know, stick a pin, Tiger, but you know something? Child Protective is going to say that he was missing. But even though Child Protective Service is going to say he was missing, there was a child that allegedly his femur bone was broken. Therefore, CWA, whatever you want to call them in Jamaica, should have been involved in the case based on that. And with that, they could have investigated Jayden.
No, so what the lady said to us, yeah, because we asked them that. Because we was on the ground that they need to go and take away the baby and go and take away them are.
Right.
Because one baby broke in foot, one missing. So them are, regardless of them are one sound like my big man's a child. So that was our mission, to get them to take the baby and take the marriage, so then they would have to start investigating. But what the CDA lady says, it go inside with a nurse lady that we speak to. Because CDA lady said, was on this phone with them for about half an hour, about 40 minutes or so. And the lady said, the hospital have a social worker. And she said it's based on the social worker if CDA get involved or not.
True, but
so what she said, that person discretion is the one that bring the case to CDA attention. So when CDA that hear and the news, Jaden would have already gone missing.
Yeah, but CPS still should have investigated based on the fact that this child femur bone was said to be broken.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. But I'm just telling you what they told us.
Yeah, but what they tell you is nonsense. I worked for the Child Welfare Administration for 10 years. And I know exactly how it should have been. That social worker should have still initiated a case and go out there based our investigation based on the alleged femur bone that was said to be broken by the child.
And I don't. Okay, so let me explain what the nurse lady said and what the CDA lady said. So the CDA lady said the child protection that was at the hospital. She never said this word for word, but I feel like that's what she was initiating, that there's some connection between that lady who work at the hospital and the family.
Right.
Because
that's all of the case was mishandled.
What she's saying is that person at the hospital discretion should have bring down CDA and the baby.
Right. Correct.
You get what I'm trying to say to you now?
That should have happened,
because that person at the hospital used their discretion and never bring in CDA. That's why CDA is not involved from the hospital at the baby. That's what we understand from the lady.
That's another mistake.
Right, because that's what we ask her now. Because remember, I'm asking ladies, why CDA don't get into Spider-Man case? You lot should have the Alba Spider-Man case like Rush. But because the social worker at the hospital, I don't know this one. And you see anything when me can't fact check to come back and tell them say it's 100%, I will tell you say allegedly. The nurse at the hospital said that allegedly, and this should have been the nurse who take the baby onto the ward, state that the social worker says she will take care of it. I don't know what she's going to take care of.
Nonsense, because nonsense. The nurse is a mandated reporter, and so is the social worker, so is the doctor, and everybody else at the hospital. Even the policeman himself is a mandated reporter. The case should have been reported.
And so I don't know if you've ever been to Jamaica before.
Yeah, I'm a Jamaican.
Is it? Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you come from Sweden.
No,
Anyway,
I'm Jamaican.
So why you have a Swedish accent then?
I have no idea.
But what I'm saying, in a most first world country, what you said would have been the case, because over here, so any department can report to the social service. Anybody, police,
right.
doctor, lawyer, thief, dentist, into a public car. The baby was admitted Friday morning, and Saturday a respectable hospital, public hospital, is going to give you that baby, to take that baby in a public car, and I guarantee you them never have a child seat. I did guarantee you them never have a booster seat in that car, and drive that baby 3 hours to a next public hospital. What was the reason?
These questions are very good questions that need to be investigated, or should have been investigated.
Let me tell you, these people feel like they're not going to jail, but that is just feel like. I don't know if it's stop feel kind of blind, cause one by one I go to jail. At the moment, guys, I am doing a GoFundMe to get a PI. I've already spoken to the PI. He's from North Carolina. I think South Carolina he is from. And they've got the team, they're based there. They do work all over. And most of the questions are really public, the court of public opinion are asking. He said to me that they can guarantee us we'll get those and more. So at the moment, we are trying to hustle up the fee for them. We're not trying. If we get the fee, we're paying for 40 hours. So that's the road we are. You understand? Because these people, and let me tell you something, and I want to make this clear. Don't feel like for us, the public, there's no lose for us. We are going to win either way. We can promise you that we are going to win either way. And let me tell you, you see, if we never should get one of these people and they genuinely, honestly guilty of this little boy disappearance, I promise you this on God, the whole of them who know about the little boy disappearance, they will never sleep one comfortable day in the rest of their miserable life. I tell you that now. Because you see, if they don't get caught and the perpetrator don't go to justice, I'm going to tell you one thing. Well, this is not an assumption. This is a fact. This is a 1 gazillion% fact. You see, if them don't get caught and the perpetrator, may I tell you, so them are going to sleep and wonder, them are going to sleep and fret, them are going to wonder every day if this is the day. You hear me?
Yeah.
If the rain fall too hard on the house, them are going to wonder if an officer nibbler come in. So there's a win-win for we. You hear me I tell you now? But me I tell you, say, we want some justice for the little boy and his mother.
I think the world wants justice.
Yeah. And I don't know. I would like to see everybody were involved go to the sweatbox for it, but I know this is a serious issue because I don't take this for a joke. Worse if it's unalive, I don't take it for a joke. I know it's very serious, and that is the reason why I know we probably won't get every single one of them to go down for capital, but if we get them to go down for command, I will work with that. I think they're ruthless. These people are very ruthless people. They're ruthless, and you see, I think the haunted crocodile, I think she knows a lot more than she's let on.
Well, obviously, there seems to be some kind of cover up in this thing.
Yeah. Because you see that 2 times that she said she bucked Jayden in the town, wasn't no buck. She picked him up. And I've got proof. That is not allegedly. I've got proof to that. And when we check the days that Jaden would have gone to school, Jaden would have gone to school 12 days. So all of these things that they're telling us that happened, it happened in 12 days. So he went and buy drugs in 12 days. He meet new friend that take him around the place in 12 days. He do everything in 12 days. Because when we check the time, remember he went to school 2 weeks in August. The auntie take him to school and pick him up from school in August. Right? Then we have the election beginning of September. Yeah? Now, that takes us to the 2nd week. He missed him by the 3rd week of September. So when we check the days, then we get 14, take out the auntie 2, we get 12. These people are terrible, man. These people are terrible. These people are really terrible. But guys, we still have to say big up everybody. Big up on yourself. And once you're here, remember we all are a part of this mission. You know, we all are a part of this mission. And as I said, it's not a my thing, it's a our thing. Mel, where you going with a couple years now, I'm not say you good? Bingo.
That I just bought the day before.
Oh, so that's what a new umbrella you gave him to cover up the
It was a brand new umbrella.
I am
Alright,
yes, my
listen
dear.
to me. So we literally thinking as a parent now, right? Do you look